The top 20 most dangerous jobs in the world. Today's pandemic really turned our economy upside down. Many lost their jobs and are unemployed. Maybe you're one of those people who have no choice but to quit because the company you worked with needs to be closed. Or maybe you're one of us who finally realized that your wallet is empty and you need to find a job stat. So before you sign any job contracts, I want you to take a look at this list. Think twice and be dubious at the large pay they're offering. What are the risks involved? This is the top 20 most dangerous jobs in the world. Welcome. This is Crystal Entertainment. If you want to keep track on the newly released episodes, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Without further ado, let's go right into the video. Number 20. Ground maintenance worker. If you want to apply for this type of job, you must know beforehand that there are lots of responsibilities you need to assume, from cultivation and care of the landscapes to riding a lawnmower. You also will be exposed to life-threatening hazards like sharp blades, falling tree limbs, noise pollution, and chemicals. Number 19. Street sweeper. Dare I say, street sweepers are one of the uncapped heroes. They mostly sweep and clean trash, debris, snow, and contaminants from streets and curbs, but take note, they do it in the middle of and beside the road. Not to mention, they're exposed to harsh weather. Number 18. Construction workers. I believe it's understood as to why construction workers are in this list. The workers are subjected to slips, trips, falls, and falling objects. Moreover, they're also at risk of being electrocuted. Noted that these people are risking their life. Is the pay really worth it? Number 17. Roughnecks. Roughnecks usually deal with offshore oil rigs and perform activities such as setting up and maintaining oil rigs, preparing the area for drilling operations, and assembling pipes. With this type of work, it's expected to receive an incredibly good pay. However, keep in mind that this is an extremely dangerous job, with 21 deaths each year on its record. Number 16. Carpenters. This is probably one of the oldest jobs existed, but building and repairing is more dangerous than what most people think. Carpenters are prone to broken bones from falling off the second floor, and there are actually more ways a person can get injuries from this kind of job. Number 15. Mountain guides. They are the ones who are expected to memorize the mountain area. They usually deal with ice, long falls, jagged rocks, harsh wind, and low pressure. With this kind of job environment, it's hard to feel safe. In fact, there's a report that 11 guides had died on the job back in 2009. Number 14. Stuntmen. Shocked how your favorite Hollywood stars can backflip on a thin wire? They probably have stuntmen to do that kind of daring action. Stuntmen put their lives on the line to perform realistic movements to make the viewers awe in disbelief. Number 13. Sewer flusher. You could say that this is a very unusual job, and you might need to sacrifice your sense of smell for this. Sewer flusher dives deep into the sewers to clean the blocked sewage pipes. What causes the blockage? I'll leave it for you to imagine. Number 12. Bush pilots. It's already amazing how airline pilots can stay sane after transporting many lives from one place to another. How about bush pilots? Not only do they operate in rough terrain with no prepared landing strips, they also face hostile weather on a good day. Number 11. Pet food taster. One of the lessons I learned in this dog-eat-dog world is that jobs related to food and drug industry will never be outdated. But in this kind of job, a person will get paid good money by tasting man's best friend's food. Yes, I'm talking about dog food. Number 10. Alligator wrestler and lion tamer. I don't know why, but some people want to be an alligator wrestler or lion tamer as their career. The job description is what the job title says. Wrestling an alligator and taming a carnivorous beast as your daily routine? That's basically courting death. Number 9. Mechanics. Let's not judge people who have greasy get-ups. Though they're indeed exposed to fumes and chemicals, they make an estimated amount of $30,000 annually. Number 8, farmers and ranchers, is all about manual labor. Dealing with tractors, large animals, and unforgiving equipment makes their job more dangerous. Fatigue from working long hours and exposure to harsh conditions is the cherry on top. Number 7, firefighters. This is very self-explanatory, but let me just emphasize why being a firefighter is a job that needs a strong will. Rushing into burning buildings and saving lives is not an easy task. You will be at risk of being burned alive, and if you did survive, experiencing trauma is to be expected. Number 6, police officers. Although the stench of corruption is quite strong in this kind of job, we have to give due credit for the ones who actually do what they oath to do, like actively addressing stressful disputes and putting their lives on the line for the people. Number 5, astronaut. The threats following astronauts are not many compared to the other entries. However, they're deadlier as ever. To name a few, we have radiation, altered gravity fields, hostile and closed environments, distance from Earth, and of course, isolation and confinement. Number 4, private military contractor. If you were once a soldier and would like to find a job related to this kind of work, you might want to consider being a private military contractor. Basically, a private security company will make use of your combat skills for $90,000 annually. That means good money and life-threatening contract missions. Number 3, deep sea fisherman. Did you know this kind of job used to be the most dangerous job on most lists? Between freezing temperatures, high seas, hostile big waves, and long nights, it's understood why they earn the title. Number 2, miner. Being a miner is risking your health. Since they're exposed to gas explosions, chemicals, radiation, and exhaustion, I fear that the money they earned will only be used to pay those hospital bills. And for our number 1, we have utility linemen and power workers. Poor handling of electricity means electrocution, which leads to shock, which then leads to death. Need I say more? You just reached the end of the episode. Based on the list, which job would you consider filing a resume for? Comment down below, as we'd like to know. If you enjoyed this video, you can share this to friends and family for a good entertainment. Don't forget to like this video, click the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. See you in the next episode.